Hi, and welcome to the Regame Podcast. My name's Kendall.
My name's Bo.
And this is Adam, our other pet dog.
Oh, hi.
And our good friend Mark J is still with us for our third round. And so we decided to play a little NBA Jam for tonight.
We don't have any Chel.
No Chel.
I had to look up Chel.
None?
Yeah.
That's all right. That's a pretty deep esoteric term for hockey fans.
Yeah, well, you hit me up on Facebook a couple weeks ago, and we're like, I'm thinking about getting a new system, console. And I was like, oh, well, I really like the PS4.
We're playing.
I like the PS4, and you were like, oh, it's got to have Chel. And I'm like, CHEL. I'm like, oh, shoot, what's that mean? And I was like, I don't know what that game is. I didn't know he had such a deep understanding of video games that he would know something that I didn't know.
What is he trying to say?
What is he trying to say? So I was like, Google Chel. And it was like, oh, it's for NHL. I'm like, oh, of course, hockey. So good.
How?
Yes.
Mark is slamming on me. Mark is Chicago. I am Boston, and I'm playing as Kevin
Woo!
Hart. Boom goes the dynamite.
Ha!
I am a tiny baby.
Man,
Look
it's
at
just
me.
shooting. Like every button I hit is just shooting or blocking. Oh wow.
Oh,
Or fouling.
Or fouling. That was the Matrix doing that one.
Nice little bounce pass, and he shoots. Oh, it's off.
Oh, I got it. Shake it away. Look at this. Are you seeing how tiny I am in comparison? That's clear. I'm down.
That was not goaltending. Don't even say it.
No, that was just checking. Like I feel violated.
Wait, what's the turbo button?
L.
I like how we don't do any recon, no prep. It's like
Just play. Just go.
Hey, that was. Imagine this was like Blockbuster. You just got this game. You don't have time for that. This got to get back in 3 days. Boom.
Let's dunk.
So I remember that Blockbuster had a competition with NBA Jam Tournament Edition.
I think you told the story. Did you tell this story?
No, it was with
I think
Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Because every year they did like a new competition.
Yes.
So like Donkey Kong was one year, NBA Jam was like another game. I think the same year. Oh no, it was this with Clay Fighters.
Oh yeah.
Which was another Super Nintendo fighting game I had.
And then they had Clay Fighters, 63 and a third?
Yes, and then the Sculptor's Cut.
Sculptor's Cut.
Yeah, keep pushing.
What's the push?
Y, apparently. I just found out. But it's the end of the first quarter, so, Coaching tips. Knock him down and steal the ball.
Alright guys, remember, fundamentals are fun. Let's do this.
That's right.
This is all about teamwork. It's great. Fuck you!
Whoa!
Jesus.
Sorry. It just takes the tide real quick.
Married life has really taken out the venom from you, huh? You forgot about that. That's how we talk to each other.
Really removes the air from the sails.
You know, I've had a long adjustment period of playing with others nicely, because the way that I like to have fun is the way that we all had fun, where we'd scream at each other, get in each other's faces, insult each other. And so, like, I would go to board game night with some of my non-high school friends back in the day, and, like, it took me a couple of times to realize, like, yo, I need to ratchet that down, because
you can't
people don't get that I'm joking. Like, I don't literally mean we're not friends anymore if you do that one move. I don't know. I'm just messing with you. And I was like, oh, people don't fight like that. They don't play games like that. Everyone's like, oh, good game. That was really nice. You did a really good job. And I'm over here like, do that, and I will fight you outside the bar.
Yeah, everybody's all supportive nowadays.
I know. And I'm like, well, I gotta really ratchet this down.
Like, we got together, and it was like, if you do that again, I'll fucking kill you. And you're like,
it wasn't a good night unless it wasn't a good sleepover unless someone wasn't talking to someone else by the morning.
Oh, we got like full like wrestling fights before the end of the night.
Oh yeah.
Like, you remember that time I did a roundhouse and like tackled Ryan Kosak?
Whose house was that at?
We got into a brawl fight over at Ben Graham's.
Oh really? I didn't go to Ben's as much as you guys did.
Well, we had to go to Ben's house because his dad wouldn't let him out or he'd get a cold.
Yeah. Or the one time I went to Ben's house, he should really be here while I talk tell this story. But like, I misunderstood one time. There was a Dementix practice. Oh yeah. There was a Dementix practice one night, and one of the girls told me, and I was like, oh, cool, I'll come over, because I thought it was an invitation. No. Guy friends were not allowed to come to band practice. Girls could come. Girls were allowed to come to band practice. So when I showed up, Ben's dad was like, what's he doing here? And I'm like, what did I do? And I'm like 14, 15 at the time, I don't know. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I just came over because you guys were having band practice and the girls were coming, so I just...
The weird guy's here again.
I didn't mean it. And then they were like, all right, you can stay, but you really can't come to band practice. I'm like, what?
You're throwing them off.
Whoa! Yeah, I thought that was really fun. Like, Ben's dad almost encouraged groupies.
Yeah.
But, like, no guys.
Well, unless you're, like, a roadie.
Do you remember that, Mark?
I actually do remember that.
Okay, well, see, we're not liars.
I mean,
Oh!
So, yeah, you're not wrong. So, the no guys friends was him saying, like, dude, focus. Like, you're here to practice. If you want to take it seriously, take it seriously. But...
The girls were
teenage boys
inspiration.
Like, yeah, if you want girls there, it's fun.
The girls are inspiration to play well.
And Ben's dad, Lenny, probably knew that I did not have the prayer with any chicks, so he was probably yeah, it doesn't matter. Girls.
Oh, that's not what I remember.
Yeah, he's like, man, it worked for Whitesnake. It'll work for you. Fine.
I seem to remember a certain phrase. What did she say? It was with a very attractive young lady, and she was upset with you and approached you at the lunch table one time.
Oh God.
We're not going to say names for these.
She thought it was a good strategy to like attempt to berate you in front of all your friends.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
Who were like, we're not having any of this. Listen, lady. And you said, don't you think you're being a little overzealous? And we lost it because she didn't know I don't think she knew what it meant.
You put a little too much zest in the way you're talking to me right now.
Don't you think you're being a little too overzealous? We lost our shit.
What? You stole that?
Well, yeah, look at that.
Took the lead.
Who's winning here? Oh,
Steve Urkel
Austin.
over here is
Whoa.
just slamming. Like, he
came
came
from
to
behind.
play.
Steve Urkel.
Adam said it, but I'm doing the fundamentals. Nothing fancy here.
Yeah, for me, it's pass the ball to Tucker all the way. And if you get that reference, you are old enough to watch this podcast. So
We'll check that box.
There we go.
Oh!
There we go.
There's the
Let's
answer.
go.
Pippin.
Idemo.
Oh, Pippin.
Allons-y.
Allons-y. Oh, look at that dodge.
I was
You're
going.
evading my push really well.
Well, yeah, because I'm ducking underneath you. Like I am.
Because he's
Fundamentals,
he's sick.
fundamentals.
He's Kevin Hart over here.
Yeah, you gotta crawl on the ground to touch me.
Goaltending.
Not on that three.
Three. Ah, yes, the 3-bomb.
Oh wow! And the immediate answer. So
was 3, right? I mean, you just three.
Shit.
No one knows what we're talking about now.
now we're really.
What are they talking about? 3 bombs? What happened to 1 and 2?
Well,
I can't remember the pass button.
I was gonna say something horrible there. I'm sorry. What happened to the first 2 bombs? Well.
All right. Let's take it easy.
Wow.
So Mark, what stories do you remember about us that we probably don't remember? Oh, that was a foul.
Well, there are no fouls. That's the whole point of the game.
Oh.
That's why it's
This
NBA
is why
Jam.
I'd never played this game. I think I played it like once or twice. No, I remember I played it in Sears. Yeah, they had it on one of those test consoles. I played it at Sears, and I was like, this is kind of fun.
Push him again. Yeah, I don't think like
Mark, stories?
Mark had anything. Mark
can't
existed
remember.
with us.
I can't remember. It's
What's
all
that?
gone now.
I was like, Mark was there. He was an observer.
Yeah.
It's been replaced with mortgage information and
Yeah.
things your wife likes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
You were like, oh, geez, it's getting real full up here. I'm gonna have to purge 8th grade. It's gotta go.
It was some really good times. Remember Stop Playing with That Box?
Yeah, I
I
remember
do
that.
remember that.
It's weird.
We were playing like air hockey
Yeah, what was
at
that?
the cafeteria table with like a milk carton.
Yeah.
We were just bored. We just finished
Yeah, I
lunch.
finished lunch. You can't do
overtime.
anything.
Oh, man.
All right.
We finished lunch. We were just bored, and we're just sitting there, like, knocking the box back and forth.
And the principal came over.
The assistant principal or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, "What are you doing? Stop playing with that box. It's weird."
And then he walked away, and we're like,
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
So the thing about that story is, that's a totally random story to tell on a YouTube channel, right? That happened 20 years ago. But
But we remember it.
dude, I have said out loud in like the last year, just to myself. You know, like you just start, your mind starts wandering about yourself, and I would just be standing somewhere and go, "Stop playing with that box." It's weird. So I've never forgot that. I was like, why did he say that?
Why was he was adamant about it? It wasn't
Yeah,
just
he's
like
so angry.
It wasn't like, guys,
Upset
don't do
about
that.
it.
You're gonna make a
Yeah.
mess. Please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no
It was just like,
rivalry.
hey!
Tone. Stop playing with that box. It's weird.
Don't goaltend
Yeah.
yourself.
That was 7th grade. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
7th or 9th grade? Because
No.
I didn't have lunch with you guys in 8th grade.
Yeah, that was
Damn it, I still don't know the freaking buttons.
that was in a
Boom.
time where we did a lot of weird things during that lunch period.
You spit milk all over me.
No,
Against the pillar.
No,
That was an outline of me.
that was Ed.
Oh, was it Ed?
Because it
I
was
thought
me
it was
and
you.
you. Because I had.
Oh yeah, you were right behind me.
I was right next to you.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
I had chocolate milk all over my glasses. And it was just an outline of like we said something.
But it wasn't even that funny, and just like it was totally unexpected, and just exploded.
A friend of ours like popped like a pimple. And,
Yeah, it was gross.
And we became a Banksy painting on the side of that pillar. It was just like an outline of us.
Do you remember how the chocolate milk didn't really taste like chocolate milk?
I do not.
It was like you knew what it was if you tasted it, but like now that you're older, you're like, that really wasn't chocolate milk. What was that?
I don't want to go back and think about it.
Did you turn penalties? Because goaltending was like the one penalty they would call.
No, but I am on fire.
Shit.
He's on fire!
Come on, Mark.
Yeah.
Let's turn this around.
I don't.
Too late now, man.
Listen, I can't.
What was
turn-
that? The underhand?
He was just
The
done.
windmill.
There it is.
Boston wins.
Boston comes from behind.
You want to play the winner?
No, I don't want to play a
You
winner.
gotta play the winner.
No, I don't want to play a winner.
Yeah.
You won. You're gonna beat me. I'm worse than he is.
Yeah, pin the win. All right, I'll tell you what. I won't push all the buttons.
Point.
What? I don't even know any of the buttons.
I will go behind the back. I don't know any of this. Just push buttons, man. I don't know what the heck's going on. I'm gonna try something before you go next. Hold on. A,
Best part of this game is the music.
Well, you'll have to listen to it after we put it online. to hear
Will
the
it be on the final?
Oh, yeah.
R. Yeah. Oh, I screwed it up.
We could put it on the speakers in here. Do you like my Barbie speakers?
Oh, I did notice. I just figured they were like just drawn on, but yeah.
So,
they have
one
Barbie
of
branded.
my friends
Holy hell.
gave. Where's Pittsburgh on this?
Ha!
One of my friends gave me a bunch of
Cleveland.
computer
Cleveland
parts.
will be your next option. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
A bunch of computer parts. And he was like, "Do you want some speakers?" I was like, "Yeah, I can always use some speakers." So he picks those up, and they got Barbie on them and pink flowers. And I was like, "Sure, why not?" And they're one of the things that's like stuck around in my collection
Can't get rid of 'em.
of computer parts the longest. Well, because they're still useful. You're like, anytime I just need a little sound,
Right.
and I mean a little sound because they're not real big.
Like, why do computers speakers need to have Barbie brand? Why?
No.
There was a Barbie branded computer. There was a Hot Wheels branded computer too.
Yeah. Well,
Are you gonna?
Well, no, I want to
choose
point
or-
out real quick that this is like the most starter jacket that you could have with the Charlotte Hornets and the Phoenix Suns. That like
Oh,
we
yeah,
didn't,
the starter jackets.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like also that guy plays Barkley.
clearly.
Clearly, young angry Barkley. Like, but we didn't have. I had a Charlotte jacket, and I didn't
My
like
sister did.
basketball. No, yeah, nobody did. No, nobody like we didn't have basketball in Pittsburgh, but yeah, everybody in the goddamn universe.
Yeah, there you go. Foul.
I had
Wait,
the
which one am
Carolina Panthers jacket.
I? Oh, I'm not.
Okay,
wait,
you're blue. I'm
How
purple.
do I pass?
A? I don't know. You
I don't-
slam that.
But I'm moving the guy who's not. I don't understand.
You can make the other character like pass and shoot, but you can't like actually.
All right, so
control
let's
them,
shoot.
control them.
Let's shoot.
Dude, I didn't figure it
A.
out the whole last game.
Woo!
A.
Yeah, I was
Dang it.
shooting half court shots most of the time.
What's
anyway.
what's
Doing
tackle?
tricks.
What's tackle?
Y. Y and X. and LNR is your run.
Oh.
If you want to sprint. Your turbo.
Oh, there it is. Look at that, baby.
So you're doing great.
Yeah, right.
But just go
oh,
for
look at
threes.
that foul.
Just go for threes. Threes all day for Barkley.
All day.
So.
Apparently, my dunking is phenomenal in this team, so I'm
Just
gonna do that.
keep with that.
Yeah.
3.
So what? You're Charlotte. You're blue.
Yeah.
Charlotte Hornets no longer exist, correct?
I don't know.
You pretend that we know anything about basketball in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. What's Pittsburgh's team? You guys never answered me.
The Panthers? Which college? This is the closest we. Didn't we have the Pittsburgh Phantoms or the Pittsburgh Raptors?
Something
or something like
yeah,
that?
in the 90s, like a
What?
weird league.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it wasn't
not
NBA.
NBA.
No.
No. Barkley is nailing every three. Nailing every
Well, I'm
three.
just getting these. How do I? What do you block? Wow! Look at that.
Man, jinx
Dang it.
yourself.
Going back for 3.
That was a long 3 right there, dude.
Well, that was an up and over for Johnson there.
All right, let's try this. All right,
Like,
that's a bounce pass. What the hell was that?
Whoa!
The jam, dude.
You're going for the jam, but then it teleported.
Yeah, that was just why.
There we go. And
I can hear Bo being bad over there,
doing
doing bad things. Isabeau. Stop.
It just gets really quiet. That's your equivalent to kids.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the start of
Kids.
Okay, so I've been thinking of a story.
Right.
I'm trying to, I think I tried to block out so much of junior high and high school that I'm struggling to find one.
That's fair for everybody, really.
Boom.
The one that comes to mind for Kendall is civics class in
that's
9th
right.
grade. And we had to do some mock court trial.
Don't even.
Dude,
I remember
I
that.
smashed that. I
That
was
was
so good at that.
I was a failure at that trial, man.
So we had a good idea of, hey, let's do the Chewbacca defense from South. But what happened was the problem
What was this case?
So
So
great premise, but the problem was we didn't prepare anything else. So we did the Chewbacca defense right from the get-go, and nobody laughed.
Nobody got it.
And then we had to finish the bit, and we didn't prepare anything else. So then Kendall grabs a piece of paper and does the Chewbacca bit again, but
hey, I got it.
referencing a piece of paper, and then I remember I just kind of went oh god.
Yeah, what have we done?
And we just stopped.
We didn't know what he was trying to teach
And
us.
Mr. What was his name? Fat guy.
Well, there was
I remember his reading every morning.
well, he had a student teacher, and the student teacher
yeah.
was pissed. He was like, "All right, well, it didn't make sense, and the grade's not going to make sense." I'm like, "Damn it."
So, I don't think I remember that episode. I know it's a famous episode.
It's the Chef Aid episode where they hire
Was Johnny Cochran?
Johnny Cochran.
This is
in South
Chewbacca.
Who
Lives
is a
on Forest
Wookiee.
Moon of Endor.
Well, he actually
But-
lives on
Also Ewoks.
Kashyyyk.
It
But
does not make sense.
It does not make sense.
And then he won the trial.
Yeah, and then immediately Chef hires Johnny Cochran, who does that defense again against him and still wins. So this was 9th grade, and we're just
terrible.
oh man.
That's one of those stories that I see memes about you'll be laying in bed 3 in the morning and then you think about that one embarrassing.
yeah, you're like, why do we do that?
Yeah, dude, I will be sitting
Boom!
somewhere and all of a sudden I'll just
Oh yeah,
think
it's
about that
horrible.
and put my
You're
head in
just
my hands, what were we thinking?
You're like, why did I say that?
Oh, you stole it from me.
Dude, I
You can't do that.
have one of those from
It's against the
5th grade
rules.
where we were given
Oh, we all
some
do,
project,
yeah.
and I was just like, instead of that project, let's just make a rhyme. My mind went somewhere else for a good hour, with me and our friend, another friend from high school, Dan Sharkey. Me and him
Oh
just
wow, I forgot about that name.
sat in 5th grade just looking at each other for a good 20 minutes rhyming to each other, and then they're like, so Kendall, what did you come up with for James and the Giant Peach? And we came up with literally no words that had anything to do with James and the Giant
Give me the
Peach.
ball.
Here!
Darn it.
So that, and I look back at that and I'm just like, what the fuck were we thinking?
You just made up rhymes?
Well, and then, like, I have kids now where, like, they're
If they would have done that, you'd beat their ass.
Well, I get, like...
You did what?
Well, her... Ever since teacher sent us, like, daily logs...
Oh, wow.
Every day of, like,
Daily
what he's doing and how he's doing in class and everything. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's check on him. And some days it's just, like, couldn't focus. And I was just like, listen, honey, like, I couldn't focus. Like, I came up with a rhyme for a good hour about nothing that had to do with James and the Giant Peach. What do you want? Like, it's boring.
Hey!
The whole day is boring.
Yeah, I enjoyed school. I don't know. There we go.
Oh, I checked out immediately. As soon as
That's
I walked
fine.
in
You
the
just
door.
keep checking out. Keep telling stories. Yes!
I'm just going to watch you. So let you have it.
I don't know how to do the turbo.
Hold L.
I am holding L.
You run out of turbo. You can't just turbo all day.
Well, I'm full on turbo.
You're not Vin Diesel. You can't just hit the nitrous and just go.
Woo!
Selective.
You almost had me. Go.
I don't know how to switch players either.
You can't.
You can't. You
well.
just gotta be morning.
Set that up jump. You can, but
We hit that up top.
But it will also control their shoot and pass functions too. It just won't
Yeah,
let
it's-
you.
You
Weird.
can't just completely control them. They'll just run all over the place.
Oops, that was bad.
So,
All right, how do I turbo, like, do that friggin' miracle jump thing?
I don't know.
You hold down turbo as you approach to do the jump.
Yeah,
I've been doing that.
it's all random, man. It's all random.
Tell you what is random is there was a video game by EA Sports. I'll never forget it. It was EA Sports Baseball 90 something, and my brother was into sports, so he would rent sports games every other weekend or something like that. And eventually we rented this one, and yeah,
Yeah, no.
and baseball games can be fun, especially when they're 2-player, right? That's good. And this one, however, was curious because if you didn't do anything and you were at bat, it would play for you. So you would literally stand there, your opponent would throw the ball, and you would just like get home runs without touching the controller.
Right.
And you would just win. You would win games without touching the controller on 2 players. This was
Nice.
not 1 player. This was, you selected 2-player, and it would just do it for you.
Nice.
All right, so I hit L, and
Yeah.
I did that, and it didn't do anything fancy.
Oh, I would have loved to nail that. Sorry, I'm just over here just dancing. I'm just gonna start dancing. I'm gonna let you do some things. I'm
Look
gonna
at
dance.
that.
Look at me dancing.
Boing!
Nice. 360.
360
My
no scope.
dunks are like 90%.
There's like nothing amazing happening in this game.
Yes.
I want more dunks. This is as boring as watching actual basketball.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so that was
Big
something,
line.
but I didn't use any turbo, so I don't quite understand that.
So I used to be head of security for K-State for their basketball team
Dang it.
when I lived out there for a few years. And
That's Kansas for you
Kansas.
international fans.
yeah, well, Kansas when they play
Rick. Oh, that was
KSU, not Kansas State, the big rivals. There's always like a big fight that happens, and everybody like wins and then storms
oh,
the
really?
court. Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, I happened to make it to ESPN
Oh?
because of a storming. Because I was head of security, and I got a phone call because they stormed the court and somebody like elbowed the coach of the other team.
Oh, jeez.
And so they're like, my boss calls me up, head of like athletic director, and he's like, "Hey Kendall, don't panic. You're on ESPN right now."
What?
Like, I was like, what's up? Like, I'm in between classes. Like, I'm going as a student.
Right.
And I was like, okay, what do you need from me? They're like, well, can you
Your
explain?
resignation.
They're like, can you explain
today.
briefly what happened on court? Like, that got the coach like elbowed, and I was like, Dude,
I don't know anything about this.
I was like, my security team is nothing but old people and like 18-year-old freshmen, and you want them to hold back 500 drunken college students from storming a basketball court? What do you want from me? My athletic director's like, I didn't think you should have said drunken college students. I was like, no, you're not throwing me under a bus.
Wait, did you get interviewed and said this on
air?
Oh my god.
Like, that they're just like, so,
Kendall.
I was in between classes. It was 8 in the morning.
Kendall.
I'm not prepped. I
Kendall.
wasn't ready to go.
You've made some questionable decisions in your life.
Listen, when you call me at 8 in the morning and
That's
ask
one
me
of them.
why the head coach of KSU got elbowed in the face, I don't know.
Well, if you want to storm your basketball court,
Go right ahead. I quit.
don't worry, Kendall won't
Hey,
stop you.
I just thought of a story involving Adam.
So, great.
You
All right, one last one.
It was
I'm gonna try
a
to
dark,
fix this
snowy night. I'm just coming off right
So this has been the Regame Podcast. My name's Kendall.
I'm Adam.
And this has been Mark. Check him out on Instagram and Twitter. Go hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It's up there. And we'll see you later. Bye.